Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And boom, it happened, man. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Miami Heat. Full report from Shams Charania. The Milwaukee Bucks are trading franchise icon Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis. Didn't see that one coming. So the Miami Heat for Tyler Herro, Kel'el Ware, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Kasparas Jakucionis, 3 first-round picks, including number 13, 1 pick swap, and 1 second-rounder. That is a haul, man. It's stuff like this that make me think, how the heck did the Lakers get Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a pick? That was it, I think? Oh my gosh, dude. What a trade, man. Giannis, Bam. I gotta put this together, man. I need to visually see this together, man. Let me build this trade out real quick. And then we can talk about it a little more, man. Because I feel like low-key, I feel like the Bucks won this trade. I look, Giannis is 31 years old. I think that's the only reason I'm saying that, for real. But let me see. It was Tyler Herro to the Bucks. Is Jaime Jaquez to the Bucks. Kel'el Ware to the Bucks. Kasparas Jakucionis to the Bucks. Yo, that's a big discrepancy. Outgoing $72.9 million for Milwaukee. Incoming $47 million. The numbers are a bit fudged right there if you look at it. But yeah, man, starting lineup. Definitely going to be Wiggins, Giannis, Bam, Davion Mitchell, probably Pele Larson. I'm guessing that's your starting lineup before anything else happens. Obviously, they have more signings to do. Bobby Portis is your backup 5. Nikola Jovic is still your 4. You got Drew Smith in there. I don't know if Myron Gardner is going to get much PT, but we can go ahead and throw him in there right now. Meanwhile, man, the Bucks are looking kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. Y'all got Kasparas. Honestly, though, they're probably going to start Ryan Rollins. Let's move him up to the top. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Dude, this trade got me feeling sick. Ooh. Ryan Rollins, Tyler Herro, Jaime, Kel'el, Miles Turner. Miles Turner is going to get traded, dude. No way this 30-year-old man is going to be sticking on your roster. If he is, though, Miles at the 5, Kel'el at the 4. That's not a bad position to be in. But I have a feeling they're going to go for their youth movement. I wouldn't even be surprised if Tyler Herro gets traded low-key. But who knows? Maybe they'll try to build with him. I don't know, man. How do I feel about this? I was kind of thinking that Giannis was going to be a Boston Celtic. This whole time, I was gearing up for the notification, and I got a little bit distracted. Shams revealed Boston's aggressive package for Bucks. So, like, dude, they offered you Jaylen Brown. And I get, man, they weren't offering all the young players and the picks. They were offering Brown, who, like, you probably could have flipped for something else. But honestly, dude, Jaime Jaquez, great young player. He's 25, though. Maybe a little older than you would like. Like, Tyler Herro's 26, maybe a little older than you would like. But Tyler's got all-star potential. Jaime Jaquez, I think, has a lot of potential. Kel'el Ware's only 22. He definitely has potential as long as he got that motor in him. I know sometimes it's been hard to really push him to perform, but hey, man, and then you got Kasparas Jakucionis, who showed a little bit of spurts at the end of last season. But, yeah, man, that front court of Bam, Giannis, and Andrew Wiggins is going to be nasty, dude. Defensively and offensively, I love it. I love it, dude. I think you just need to get a little bit more shooting. Like, this shooting guard position, Pele Larson, I don't know if they plan on bringing Norman Powell back. I don't know how much money he's going to command, but the fact that they have $72.9 million incoming and outgoing is 47, they might not have a lot of cap room left to re-sign Norman Powell. That's kind of where I'm leaning right now. But if you can have Davion, Norman, Andrew, Giannis, and Bam, beautiful starting lineup. I just don't know if Norman's coming for that much, because he might have to take a big discount to play with Giannis. But either way, Bam and Giannis is going to be tough, man. Like, I'm trying to think of teams who can compete against, like, well, New York obviously won. Karl Anthony Towns, you're going to struggle against that defense right there. I'm thinking of Wemby. If you meet these guys in the finals, offensively, brother, you're going to be struggling. That is tough lineup right there. And then it's also a good big man lineup to compete with OKC. If you got Chet, if you got Isaiah Hartenstein still, it's a good double big lineup to compete out there, man. And then I'm curious if Wiggins is going to be a part of their long-term plan here. He fits the ages, man. Bam is 28, Giannis is 31, Wiggins is 31. Curious if he'll remain there. Davion Mitchell had a great year last year. Shot efficiently, defended well, played a good point guard role for them. So, I don't know, man. I like what's happening. I think you just need a better shooting guard Perhaps there's another trade in there. Maybe you get rid of Wiggins. Maybe you trade him for something, a bit of an upgrade at that too. I don't know. But, dude, I see a lot of potential with this trade in Boston. I can't believe y'all fumbled. I don't know if they fumbled or what. Let me refresh you, man. Shams, Milwaukee Bucks dealing 2-time for the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, nothing new there. But, dude, Bobby Portis to the Heat is low-key for me a nice little addition. I love me some Bobby Portis. He's also 31 years old, which if you told me that Bobby Portis and Andrew Wiggins were the same age, I would not have believed you before right now. That kind of feels like a fake reality, but yeah, man. 3 first-round picks, including number 13, a pick swap, and a second rounder. That's a lot of draft capital as well, dude. They really emptied the chamber for Giannis, but I respect it, man. Do I think this team is good enough to compete? Out East, sure. Giannis, Bam, Wiggins. You got to fix the front court, though. I don't really know what you do there. I don't know who's really available because Austin Reeves is probably the best guard, but he's not signing for cheap to play on Miami. He's going to take the backs from the Lakers. Could Braun technically come back for a discounted price and play the point guard? I don't like that fit between Bam, Giannis, Wiggins, and Braun. There's not nearly enough shooting there for that to work out. Who else is a point guard that's available right now? NBA available free agents. I just feel like they might have to trade Wiggins, man. Lou Dort. Well, Lou Dort, though. Okay, Lou. That would be interesting. Zach LaVine, too much money. Yeah, let's do. Oh, they're not letting me pick position. Whatever. We'll sift through it ourselves, okay? Bogey Bogdanovic. Forgot he even existed. I wouldn't want him on there. Andre Jackson Jr. Jordan Walsh. He's probably staying with Boston. DeJounte Murray. Could you make that trade with Wiggins? Send Wiggins out to the Pels? I don't know about that. I don't know, man. There's just not much available for them. Drew Holiday? Could you go get Drew Holiday somehow? I don't even know if they could. I need a better view. Here we go. All positions, guard. Trae Young already signed. Ayo Dosunmu, we just got word he's going to stay with the Wolves. Oh, available. Why are you showing me signed? Give me available, dude. Also, $112 million for Ayo Dosunmu is crazy. But hey, GG's, you got your bag, bro. I respect it. James Harden could be interesting, man, because he could be a free agent. James Harden with Giannis and Bam, I don't know if I like that. CJ McCollum already agreed to sign with Atlanta. He would have been a nice addition. Fred is probably not leaving. Anthony, Norman, Colin, Lou Dort. I think Lou Dort and Norman Powell. Kobe White. Ooh. Could I talk myself into some Kobe White there? I definitely could. Luke Kennard. Give you some shooting. We saw what he did with the Lakers. I don't mind that. I feel like Kobe White and Luke Kennard could be got for a little bit cheaper than some of these other players. Brad Beal. Can Bradley Beal make a comeback in his life? I don't know, dude. Homie fell off. And he got badly injured. Gary Trent. You already traded with the Bulls. You're probably not going to get Gary Trent. Although, Gary Trent has a player option. He could decline and then sign with Miami. DeAnthony Melton, Gary Payton. I feel like those are some small, good contracts. Tim Hardaway Jr. Those are some small contracts players might be willing to sign. Maybe you can pull Landry Shamet away from New York. He was very, very important for them. Yeah, man. I don't see many opportunities. I think you got to go get Norman Powell back. Outside of that, for the Bucks, I do trade away Turner. I don't think anyone's taking Kuzma. He only got one more year on his deal, so I think you just leave him on your books. Trade away Turner and try to get what would they use? They got a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, and a center. Trade Turner for a power forward somewhere. A young power forward that can really do something for you. I don't know who's got that, or trade him for a pick. I know the Lakers need a big man. Trade Miles Turner to the Lakers for their picks, dude. That's your move right there. And if you don't, actually, you can probably start Kuzma with these guys. You know what I'm saying? Give Kuzma one more starting role, send Miles Turner to the Lakers. You got Kasparas and AJ Green coming off your bench. I like that, man. I like that a lot, actually. Gary Trent, he can go. Kevin Porter Jr., he can go. Gary Harris can go. Taurean Prince can go. Jericho Sims, you can keep him around. You need a backup big after you let Miles Turner go. That's kind of where my mind is going right now. But yo, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Miami Heat. Is anything going to happen there? I don't know, man. But that would be really dope to see the Miami Heat competing again in the finals. I don't know if we'll get it, but I think that front court is built to beat some of the best teams out west. Also, let's talk a little bit about the other big trade that happened. Yeah, Julius Randle just got salary dumped. Isn't that crazy? Minnesota sending Julius Randle in the number 28 pick in the draft to the Brooklyn Nets in a 3-team deal. It sends Nick Claxton to Chicago. Chicago did nothing. They literally just said, yeah, give us Nick Claxton. That is a great deal for Chicago. They have their starting center now, which they did not have. And the Wolves acquire pick number 33. So they traded away Randle and 28 for number 33. Now they're going to sign Io with that money. But, like, I hope the Wolves do something else, dude, because losing Randle, you just got a lot thinner in those competitions with Oklahoma, with the Nuggets, with the Spurs. Like, you're a lot thinner down there. You really needed that size. But either way, man, I'm excited for this, man. I'm glad the Giannis thing finally happened. I was getting tired of it. I really thought he was going to be a Celtic. I think him and Tatum and Derek White would have been a match made in heaven. And it just didn't work out, unfortunately, for Boston Celtics fans. I don't know what y'all wanted. My wife is a Celtic fan. I know it's funny. I'm a Laker fan. She's a Celtic fan. She didn't want Jaylen Brown to leave. And I get it, man. Jaylen Brown is a dog, man. He was, I think, like number 5 in MVP voting this year. You can't just let that kind of player go away. So anyway, I'm excited. This finally happened. Let's get the draft going. I want to see where players are going to be going. Any other draft day trades happening? I don't know. But I'm going to be paying attention to Shams and see if anything else comes up. Let me know y'all thoughts on the trade. Hope you all have a great day, night, whatever time of day it is for you. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Doses!